The start has begun.
Fair warning, today's music may contain a lot of crap, so if by some peculiar reason you suddenly hear just please at me, alright?
Just assume that it's you.
Alright.
No.
Well, let me at you because you just said that.
If for any reason you hear this noise, let me know.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
As requested.
Thank you very much.
Oh man, good thing that we know Team Skull's on that island.
Okay.
It's the Death Island.
The real Team Skull. Death. Sorry about hearing about your dog joining Team Skull.
Beautiful music for beautiful game session.
Sleep deprivation humor.
That's just regular humor. Remember that time that forest piece fit this place like almost too perfectly? Or it was the swamp? No, I don't care. Let's
It was
play.
the swamp. Yeah, so you're in the forest.
No, I'm in a Torterra, or on a Torterra.
I don't think you're in the Torterra.
Am I between two of its bushes?
It doesn't want you near its bushes anymore.
Oh, it doesn't trust me. I thought it did trust me explicitly. That's why I gave the loyalty.
Yeah. But it still doesn't want you near the bushes, specifically. Those are fine.
Maybe with time, I will learn to trim again.
Maybe while you're not passing out.
So that was really weird. I had Fuse's Twitch on a different tab, but it was just on the videos tab, not on his live stream. But I was hearing an echo of everyone at a delay, and I checked that all my tabs, and I checked that tab. Like the video wasn't playing, but I clicked on it and then muted the stream that came up, and that stopped everything from echoing.
I really like the conversation going on in Tabletop General right now.
Do you? At AFK?
I'm sure Maya was loving it.
Which one?
The conversation going on in Tabletop General.
Oh, what conversation are you having?
4 different people adding you.
Oh, let me see.
Oh yeah, that thing happened that you said at you.
Oh, yes. Oh.
I'm not sleep deprived, I just didn't notice.
Good.
The
natural
name of this thing that I really like is called R. There's a bouncing Mr. Young in my ear. Let me make it louder.
So
No, let me make it quieter.
Good.
now let me make it. Time paradox. So,
You're in a forest.
on a Torterra with a man.
Yep. Newfie's also there.
We hid for a while.
I'm
And then you were
confused.
found.
I was
Sweet.
probably
Was
pretty
blind,
angry.
But
for
now
a
you
moment.
see.
What's up, Newfie?
I was gonna say, Newfie was probably pretty angry for a while, just being left in the middle of nowhere.
Jara would let you know that I woke up like this, on top of this turtle.
Playing hide and seek.
I know, I woke up like this. But more specifically and more relevant, woke up out here like this.
I woke up playing hide and seek.
I guess I got found. But but yes, we are on our way to Newcomb now that we're all regrouped.
You've got half a day.
Hooray. I've once again lost track of whether or not this is a give or take day for Combi's honey.
Who knows?
I'm gonna say it's a give day. Give Combi their honey.
You should have that written down somewhere.
I think he does. It's more so we lost track of the days.
Well, in a way I did. Like, I had text in a place that I could go and check to keep track of. But then, multiple things. Time passed from that point, and I don't know where that point is anymore. So,
Yeah, what were we doing again?
You were walking
Going
back to
into town.
Newcomb.
and
And then you met up again.
Mhm.
And now, you're probably
walking
going
back.
to walk back.
Yeah, how's the guy doing?
He's doing fine.
Good.
Chara sounds like he hit puberty.
What?
Your voice just sounds deeper than usual. Probably because of your tiredness.
Come on, Doofy. Oh.
Jara sounds like he hadn't slept for 24 hours.
Probably the case. And all right, do we encounter any encounters on the way there?
Also, you didn't answer how the guy is doing.
I did answer that.
He's doing fine.
Oh, then I just missed it.
Is anybody here awake?
Are you?
No.
Are you sure this isn't your dream?
Oh no, I gotta wake up.
I don't know what your alarm clock sounds like.
Hey, listen. Ding, ding, ding. Hey,
Yeah, this is alarm clock.
listen. Hey, listen.
My alarm clock is Mayo shouting at me from 2 rooms over.
It's not very effective. I should get a new alarm clock. On the one hand, very impressed with his dedication. On the other hand, still doesn't know why he doesn't come closer after coming all this way.
Because my legs are asleep.
Right? Come closer, lad.
No, he's just shouting from outside my window.
Yeah.
That's why you can't get any closer.
How is that 2 rooms away? How did he find another room?
Because there's
I
bushes
am
outside
the
of the
suction
window.
cup man.
Are
I
bushes?
climb outside the window using suction cups, and I
No,
yell
line
at
of
people
bushes
until they
count
wake up.
as a room.
Alright, so we're going to Newcomb.
Yep. Give me a
Do we-
survive. All.
Give me a survive, Al. Al, give me a survive. Like the old times.
One
Nature?
person,
Yes.
but just one, or teamwork?
You can teamwork if you want.
Give me those sweet, sweet extra dice.
Insight survival.
Nature.
So let's see, do you want me to give you my teamwork to add on, or do you just want me to use your roll as my teamwork?
I think it would probably be safer for you to give me yours.
Okay. Here is my help. One more die.
I appreciate the input. But you
But
don't
you
know what you're
already
talking
knew that. Hey, I think that plant's edible. Yes, I know.
He says, Jara already eating it.
Alright. Do you want to encounter anything?
We encounter a Snorlax.
That's a bad thing to encounter.
Oh my god! I recently, have you read have you read the Pokemon lore for Mr. Mime in this game? It's not fun.
No, I haven't.
Go, do so now. Read the first sentence in the Mr. Lore Mime. Oh, ooh.
Mr. Lore. Mr. Lore Mime.
Go read the first sentence out loud to the group of the Mr. Mime lore.
Did you read through the entire Kanto Pokedex?
No, I wondered about Mr. Mime, so I went and checked, and it's a special case.
Still scrolling.
Just control
Use
F5.
search.
No. There we are. Mr. Mime, the barrier Pokemon. You don't find this Pokemon, it finds you. It is really smart and amuses itself by showing people its power to create barriers with pantomime. It creates an invisible box and flees when you try to figure out the exit.
Mr. Mime is a fucking cryptid. You don't find this Pokemon, it finds you. What the heck? Also, look at its base moves. It's got like 8 of them.
By which you mean exactly 8 of them.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is a level 2, technically. But still.
It can have up to 7 insight.
Also, just completely full move list. With, like, the exception of one move slot.
He can have a nasty plot, potentially.
That's none of your business. It's none of your condition, the condition of this mime's plot. Alright. So probably not a
So
Mr.
do
Mime.
you want to encounter something?
No. I don't have a
Okay, you
Pokeball.
don't encounter something. 12 hours later, you arrive in Newcomb.
Yay!
Presumably, you bring your guest over to the local person hospital.
Sure, I'll do that.
That sounds reasonable.
I'll bring him to the island. It's like, go check that out.
Ah, sweet, a pawn. We can use him for personal gain.
Is the island actual Team Skull, or?
No, I needed a skull icon, and Team Skull exists.
That's true. Alright, so. Do.
Let me go onto the map layer. And can I? Does it have to be on token layer for it to be able to do that? Yeah, on token layer I can put an extra skull on top of the skull. Is that really the only... Well, there's that skull. So if I put a skull on you, and then put you on the map layer, huh. That's interesting. I guess that makes sense.
This map is dead.
Learning.
Jara's going to... It's not worth as much as I'd like it to be. Jara would like to get another Pokeball, but I'm wondering what can be bartered to do so. Pokeballs cost 200, yeah?
All you have to do is work.
Okay.
And just get a job again for the next 12 months. Also known as a year.
Maybe earn some sweet fringe benefits. Remember that time he gave us a raise?
Yeah,
Several times, in fact.
yeah. Remember that time when Newfie got a promotion?
I do. So did you just want to buy one Pokeball and that was it?
I need to find what I can trade. I could give away both my antidotes. Do I
could
have
just
any?
buy you a Pokeball if you want to.
I already owe you like 1,000 money, don't I? 1,400, I think it was.
Let's make it 1,600.
Jara's like, okay. As long as it's no interest.
Of course
I-
there's interest. That's how the group stays together. You owe Newfie money.
Be fair, I can barely remember what the amount was.
I'm just like saying 1,400, I think it was. And 1,600 now. So yeah, if Newfie would be so kind, I now have a Pokeball.
Yes.
Sweet. And 1,600 debt. Sweet. Oh.
So now what do we do?
We're gonna go down paths, right? We're gonna look for things to do, or at least that's what Jar wants. And on the way, what is Newfie's overall mission? I think we've asked this several times, but
Just exploring, seeing the world.
all right. Well, what better way to see the world than how it's intended, down paths? So.
Down these man-made constructions.
Yeah, Jar suggests going down paths, seeing if we can find people to help,
Gotta use the roads as Arceus
and-
intended.
and in the process, naturally, seeing the places along the way.
Okay.
Yay!
Are we going left or right?
Well, first you should go north.
Yeah, that's the thing. So first we say goodbye to Newcomb, and then
Bye,
we
Newcomb.
oh, yeah, goodbye
First, you
Newcomb.
should probably, rest for the day.
Ah, fine.
Because you people never sleep.
Yeah, but what about our characters?
In or out of character. This is, a day and a half trip.
So we can rest once we're 2/3 the way there. That's how rest works. You wait 24 hours and then sleep. So,
I like how you yawn in tone with the melody.
good. Yes, we rest. We all rest, arrested, rest. Don't get arrested. For resting, a restful rest. Restedly.
We have rested development.
Hey, you got a 36-hour trip ahead of you.
It's one we made before.
Yeah.
And the road's in better condition than it was when we
Slightly.
came.
One tiny portion of the road.
Well, one tiny portion of the road is in slightly better condition, and one tiny portion of the road is in way better condition because we fixed it.
Also,
Yeah, we can-
that whole process would go a lot better now that you have a Torterra.
What process? Filling a hole?
Leveling the road.
Oh, yeah.
A large, heavy quadruped.
Also,
With a
Torterra.
tail.
So yes, once we rest, we go back to Chain Store. Or head back to Chain Store.
Is the guy just going to be staying in Newcomb?
Oh yeah, how's he doing?
He's doing
Right.
good. Did he already reward you?
I don't think so.
Nope.
Give me a cool contest
I will
for
do that.
passively impressing him.
I will do that. Cool plus contest. Empathy? No. Etiquette, probably.
Yeah.
It's, I was gonna say either way it's 6 dice, but that's not true. It would be 8 dice for empathy.
Is this just one of us or both separate or teamwork?
You
or-
can teamwork it.
Okay. Here's my help.
Bonus dice.
Add 2 dice.
Ew. It's 8 dice anyway. Oh, 4 successes.
Alright, he gives you 2,000 Poke
Whoa.
as thanks for saving his life.
I give Newfie 1,600 Poke.
Wait, was
and
that?
then split the other 400.
That's an illegal transaction.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, wait a minute, that's not how splitting money works.
No, I was prepaying you.
1,800 for you, 200 for me.
Charwood, though. Like, not in terms of just splitting a general amount of cash, but like, I owe you this money. Here's that money I owe you. I could say, and interest, and give him 200.
Or you could buy a Pokeball again.
Oh,
Another one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Then you could have
Well.
2 Pokeballs.
Could I go around bartering to buy a paralyzed heal for 200 poke?
How much is that normally?
250.
You could try.
Sweet. Cool contest. Empathy? No. Etiquette. Probably. Can I get a contest from... Or can I get an assist from Newfie?
I guess if you ask.
Yeah. If we're a team, let's be a team. Teamwork's sake. And
I mean, are we just asking really nicely for a discount?
yeah. Would there be like a business smarts skill?
Cool contest etiquette.
Yeah.
Well, I
I'll
still
say
only
each
have.
hit will give you 5% off.
I still only have the cool contest, so here's
Yep.
me looking nice beside you.
Whoa. That's
Nothing.
0.
No doubt. Sweet. 6, so 10%. So 25 less. Then I think I have actually no money. Yeah. Well, aside from the 200. So I'm gonna try again. If that's okay.
Also, Paralyze Heal, you said?
Yeah.
Those cost
Well,
200.
Oh, really? Okay. Whoa. All right. So sweet.
It got money
Burn
off
and
on
Ice
it.
Heal cost 250,
Okay.
as does Awakening. Paralyze Heal costs 200.
I was misremembering and decided not to check. So
Lied to me.
no, I was wrong. The difference. Sweet. Paralyze heal. Also 10 poke left over.
Wouldn't that make it 180 with the 10% off?
Oh yeah.
So you have 20.
Keep wanting to list all the numbers in new yen.
20 gold pieces.
4, 5, 7, 17, 100,000,
My favorite counting scheme. 1,700,000.
1,700,000.
So I've now got. Wait.
Also known as 1.7 million.
I've now got a paralyzed heal, a Pokeball, 20 poke, and
And a 36-hour trip.
I collect Combi's egg again and start carrying it in my arms. That way, Combi can produce honey today. What's maternity leave? So yes, item is bought. Chain store is approached.
I should look to see if there's anything I want to buy.
Yes. I was about to say if there is nothing Get Newfie desires. Not a single thing.
We already got everything we mostly want.
Yeah. Like, oh, what? A Pokedex? We already have one of those.
So apparently the app that I use is been updated.
Fixed a bug where you can customize the amount of XP.
They actually made it more clear. They
Oh,
changed
sweet.
the font color. And
That's-
by
that's
they
pretty
changed the font color, I mean they changed the font color of all of the text except for the text that you can manually edit
Sure.
to make it a darker shade of gray on a black background. So now I can barely read what their attributes are. But it's fine, because I can tell them what XP they should have.
Give and take.
I think I'll buy one hyper potion just in case.
I was about to be like, where'd you get that kind of money? I'm like, oh, right.
Before buying it, 3,466.
We could buy another Pokedex upgrade.
But then I would be almost out of money.
Yeah.
You sure would.
No, we don't have to. Not yet. Alright. Onwards and upwards. Assuming nothing else, yeah?
I'm ready to go.
Alright, so am I.
Alright. I want you to give me a D36.
Who is you?
One of you.
Okay.
I
Alright.
rolled a 27.
Well, I only need one of you. So decide which one of those is the one you want.
I rolled first.
By like a quarter of a second.
Yeah, because nobody said, I'll do it.
Including
was-
you.
But I was thinking. Yeah, I know. I was thinking it. Because that makes it okay. Which would you rather it be, Pizza Pony?
Well, I mean, you technically got yours in first, so we'll go with the first one.
Alright, so we encountered 27 Agrahans.
I'm trying out a different idea for encounter chance. So you go 27 hours without encountering anything.
So there's us staying up for 24 hours at a time again.
It's like around over here.
Yeah. Oh, during this time of travel, I suppose we would spend some time training.
I'm also assuming you're going to spend some time camping. Somewhere.
Sure.
I also spent some time eating.
Yeah, there's also the potential that there are other trainers on this road who may now want to battle us. Not that Chara's looking for it, but I'm going to bring up the
Probably
possibility.
like taking out for like training and sleep. Things like that. Let's
If-
just
if Jara stays on top of Torterra, then he can avoid eyesight of other trainers.
Probably end up like here somewhere.
Before what?
Like counting for all the training and
Oh.
sleeping you're going to be doing. That's where you would be after like 27 hours.
Bold of you to assume we sleep. But yeah.
I didn't assume that. I asked you and you agreed.
Bold of you to assume that means yes. Uh, uh, so, training. Picking up where we left off. Cleaning the trail.
Yep.
Do it. I don't remember what doing it and can't like pertained to. But I think it was strength, survival, something. Well, no something because it's training.
I
So
know
yeah, strength,
that
survival.
I know that fixing the truck was strength, and I know that fixing the potholes was strength, but I don't think cleaning was strength.
I think cleaning was dexterity. Depending on, like, if this one of us
Now,
wants to
like, what are
fix
you
potholes.
cleaning?
Just like rubble, debris, pulling a bit of weeds from the side, keeping it clear. Like, what is the path made out of? Just dirt path?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like keeping it clear of rubbish, debris, particularly large rocks. Like maybe filling a hole if there's an odd one out that's bigger than the rest.
Teeny
like-
geodudes, just throw them away.
Alright, so insight, survival.
Yeah. And then I calculate the amount that my
And
Pokemon
remember
get.
that this is double.
Yeah. I was about to say I calculate the number and then I double it. Instead of the other way around.
What's the new?
That sentence felt short, but probably doing the same and helping. Or just, I don't know, one of us gets the left side or right side, or maybe we just, one starts further back and the other further forward, but either way, same thing.
Hey, I'm halfway there. To combi. Getting max dexterity.
Newfie's training isn't going as well.
It's because Jar was...
What you said you're doing the same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jara already got it.
Yeah, I was going to say Jar is just doing everything.
It's just too good. There's hardly anything left for you to train with.
But you are getting anything that we're moving too fast to pick up. Or maybe that one success is just life experience. Understanding
And
that
shortly
some
into
jobs...
day 2, you encounter another trainer walking down the path.
Ooh. Did I comment on the clean roads ahead?
No. They reach for their Pokeballs.
I
with
stand
a
back.
smile.
I'll step forward.
And if it pleased the GM, I suppose I have been riding the Torterra this whole time. I would not have gotten off unless implied or asked me to. You know, in that way that Pokemon do.
Right, so he is going to send out.
He didn't even say anything yet.
No, he didn't say anything. He's sending out an Oricorio.
No, it's called
Specifically,
Lucario.
black and red one. After he sends it out, he points to Newfie and says, "I challenge you to a Pokemon battle."
Okay. What are your terms?
Standard.
I forget what the standard is.
Your soul.
Yep. Standard rules are for the soul. It's really weird.
I'm not sure how I give that if I lose.
You don't. I take it.
But I don't know how to take his if I win.
Standard rules is half the loser's money.
Good thing I bought the one thing I wanted to buy first.
It is true. It is good.
In fact, I'll raise it to 55%.
But that's not standard. No one's ever done that before. I'm 2 XP away from raising Venipede's vitality again. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. I'm at it. Once again, for the last time, hopefully. It is 1 less dice for disobedience, not 1 less success.
That is correct.
Got it. So yeah. Venipede's vitality goes up. Because he had 30 experience points. And now,
Pick a color.
The
says the
same
other trainer.
color.
Orange, I believe.
Yeah, it's the same color that I always pick. And
Mhm.
always am.
No, pick a different color.
Purple.
Alright.
Whoa, this road looks familiar.
Yeah. Almost like it's the same one that you've already had an encounter on.
Pidgey's really big only on this road.
Let me see. Speaking of really big,
It's a big bird. Look at that bird.
He's dancing, he's dancing.
But is it shiny?
I'm gonna guess from that reaction that it's not.
I'm gonna guess from the roll that it's not.
I'm editing Pokemon right now. Can't be Patapon Disco. Cubo. It's Pokerole.
And I'm going to be an amount of moments while I go through and buy any skill things for my Pokemon.
Go ahead and arrange yourselves as you would be. Well, I actually give you control over Torterra. So that's exactly how Jara is arranged currently?
Nope. Where am I? Yeah, sure, something like that. Totally eclipsing the face.
Total eclipse of the face.
Well, we've been cleaning the road, so I guess the Pokemon are gonna be off. Things. But currently standing now. Well, Combi will fly out to be beside me as we stop. No, we finished cleaning the road, didn't we?
Yep.
Okay.
Your training is over.
Alright, so we're resting then.
Because this is tomorrow.
Yeah. We're all taking a rest on Torterra's back. If Torterra's okay with that.
Torterra doesn't mind one way or the other.
Good. Alright. Yes, this is about how Jar would be, or, yeah. Yeah, I say Jara steps back, but I guess that's irrelevant.
Take a step back on your turtle.
Alright.
I'm almost done looking at things.
Yay!
Almost, yay.
Whoa, my Pidgey just got one more special.
Do you want me to double that 1 XP? You got from training?
Actually, I had just enough before that, so it has 2 XP left over. Yep, I believe that's everything. Ready to go. Except I never spent Newfie's experience on anything yet, but I'm hoping I won't need that.
I find it strange that Combi's loyalty and Venipede's loyalty are still at 2. Two of my Pokemon, Nidoran and Torterra, have higher loyalty than Combi and Venipede.
And before we start, I think I should go to the bathroom.
Oh no.
Oh, also gaining 4 levels. Venipede is level 12.
So what's your opinion on dancing birds?
They sure do.
Very interesting.
Right now, I'm thinking about what Jara is going to do with that Combi once it hatches, and I think the answer is probably send it back home to the family. It's like both me and my Combi know that my family is both me and my Combi know my family. Both me and my Combi know what my family does, and that is take care of Combis. Yeah. But would Venipede be okay with this?
And then back.
Welcome back.
You did it.
Fight to the death. Standard rules.
I'll send out Pidgey. Because it's fitting.
Alright. He has accepted your terms.
So we are going with 55%.
55%.
And you said you did not say potions are allowed.
That is correct. Huh.
First time Newfie's gotten a low roll.
Bird got a perfect roll.
Oh.
Also, Newfie and unnamed trainer got the same roll.
Yuffie got one less. Well, the same roll, I guess, yes. It's not the same result.
Yes.
Both just one slower.
9, 8,
Yeah.
7, 6.
So, for both cases, you both got the same roll, except, like, unnamed trainer's Pokemon and Self are very slightly faster than you.
Under ideal circumstances, we will fight.
Both trainers got minimum rolls. Both Pokemon got max rolls.
Is this guy's name Min-Max?
Snoopy's name Min-Max?
That would
Also,
be an
Newfie,
interesting.
didn't you step forward?
Yeah.
You
It's
should
hard
be
to
in
step
front
forward.
of the giant turtle.
It's a few
Also-
steps forward.
Bonk.
Yeah. I'd like to think that somehow that's irrelevant to this RP, but in the Yu-Gi-Oh thing, that's one of the Millennium items is something to do with min-maxing. I don't know how you'd incorporate it into Yu-Gi-Oh necessarily.
Alright. Oricario's gonna come spinning over and attack the bird.
Oh yeah, we should get those vitality markers out.
The bird hits. What is Pidgey's defense?
Are we hearing that noise you're supposed to say something about?
Yeah.
At.
It's 2.
What? 2? That means you take 0 damage. As the bird pounds the bird.
Oh no, soon Newfie's gonna have a Pokemon egg.
See the sounds the birds is making?
Apparently.
Whoa.
And so, Pidgey will go with his mainstay attack of Twister. Rolling for accuracy. Wow.
It's a crit.
And it is. Critically accurate.
Could this be a one-hit KO?
Could. Maybe.
We need a soundboard of the announcer's lines from Pokemon Stadium 1.
Let's see.
Send me the files and I'll make it.
Oh yeah, I didn't ask you for
That's a lot of dice.
the bird's vitality.
2 less dice than that. So that's 1 less success.
Wonderful!
So bird takes 3 damage.
Does he really?
Oh no.
You get him, Pidgey.
Bird has less initiative now.
Did we always do it like that?
We always forget.
Huh. In that case, hit it with another.
Another.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one. This one's just the regular damage.
Which is...
Still 3 though.
bonk.
That was easy.
Oh, 3 successes on 3 dice.
Alright.
That's a pretty
What are
bird.
they gonna send out next?
Is it within league rules to say I challenge you for one of your Pokemon?
Probably not.
You just have to agree to it or disagree.
I mean, agree specifically.
Now hold on while I actually get the Pokemon. Oh. I learned something today.
Oh, good. What'd you learn? And now the rest of the stream learned something. All 500 of them. Did you learn that different cheeses are made by keeping the dairy in different conditions?
No, I didn't learn that either.
And that Maya was getting further and further away.
I learned that Bouffalant is Pokemon number 626.
Ooh.
Bouffalant has a glitch. Can't hear Mayo.
I know, and it's great.
It's 3 degrees into the night.
What? Come closer, boy. My hearing is... your audio's
I
not
said
what
it's 30 degrees into
Oh.
night.
Loud noises are not fun.
See, that's why I tried to be away.
Alright,
My
so
thought
it's
was
next
like, "Wait,
round."
It's hard to be contained.
So
But is
Bird
he-
has another action.
But is his vitality also 2?
3.
Also 3!
That was a nice mixture of surprise and yawning.
Thank you. I sell it by the pound.
Well, that doesn't change mine or Pidgey's strategy any. Dominant strategy of using Twister.
Oh, he's got 3 vitality. Time to switch it up, gang.
And I'm pretty sure using my only other move, Tackle, would be a less move.
Could have said it better myself.
Yeah, I hate it when I use a less move.
Also, Pidgey is lazy or relaxed.
Stab.
So,
Same type attack bonus.
I don't get that
Gus.
from this. No, I'm using Twister, which is Dragon type.
What?
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Let's do the twist.
So now he's only got 2 dice.
Oh no,
Yay.
a hit.
Also forgot on previous to do the flinch rule,
Speaking of
which
min-maxing,
would have mattered.
All right.
And he's flinched.
Oh no.
This move is really strong.
Flinch.
what's his name?
You can
The
do it.
Buffalo?
Bouffalant.
Yeah. Buffalo. What's
Come on, Pidgey. Boop that boof.
You sound like the name of a zombie theater. You think zombies have human horror films?
No, because they're not real. Yet.
You think ghosts have human horror films?
Can humans even
Ooh,
touch ghosts?
I have skin and hairs.
No.
I can touch the rock and feel it, and I can lift up some sand and spread it around and get infections. Ooh.
It's like just like how the humans are like, oh, like they're not held in place by the walls. The ghosts are like, oh, humans, they're not held in place by the architectural limits of the house. They can leave the premises. So why don't they?
Why don't they?
It's the
Oh,
name of the
no.
horror movie.
They're not held onto this plane by physical emotional trauma. Physical and/or emotional trauma.
Yeah.
We are held onto this plane by physical. I guess you could call it trauma.
Gravity is the biggest trauma of them all.
Anyway,
I
Pokemon was
have
happening.
gravity phobia. Every day I
Well, don't
try
let-
to escape the pool, and every day I
Don't-
fail.
Well, don't let it bring you down.
You're
Anyway,
fired.
Pokemon.
this localized tornado will continue to happen.
I like that the void has 2
And it crits
vitality.
again.
Whoa, 4 damage dice.
Is that
No
right?
flinch this time. Yep.
Alright. Now the buff gets a duff. What?
Is that beer from The Simpsons?
Yes, it is.
Great. Pokemon are drinking now. That's just fantastic.
Now we get to see what his Pokemon do, maybe, potentially.
So currently the answering machine is playing music at me?
That's the only answer you need.
Can you hear this?
No.
Yes.
Good.
I think Mayo's music covered it up.
Yeah. Get superseded.
It's still going.
It's the only answer you need. It's not the answer you're looking for, but it's the answer that is looking for you.
Well, Bouffalant hits.
It should not. It's rude.
come to arrange a holiday? Or would you like a blowjob?
Okay.
So I think what just happened is that somebody called us, and somehow that got to their like support department, and they put us on hold while calling, like leaving a message.
Yeah,
Weird.
I've had that happen actually. It's like, what's this message? Okay.
Because eventually, like as it ended, like somebody answered. Okay.
Now I'm just imagining answering
Anyway.
message. Oh, I'm just imagining a voice
Bird is
message.
take-
How dead is
Okay,
the
what
bird?
just happened?
Bird takes 5 damage.
Okay. And I assume it explodes in a little ball of fire.
For context, Mayo, most of my Pokemon have like 6 health.
So that basically almost cut the thing into in half.
Oh no,
5
Combi,
damage dice, 5 successes.
Combi
3
has
sixes,
4
5
HP.
and a 4, in that order.
Oh, yeah, Pidgey is unconscious.
Actually, just as many of my Pokemon have 6 HP as have 4. So,
So this was Pursuit.
imagine if you'd swapped out.
It would have done an additional 0 damage. Yeah, Bouffalant, you did it.
I guess it's only fair that I completely took out his first Pokemon and he took out mine.
Oh, Pidgey still dealt damage.
Back to. Let's see. Deciding which one would go next. Well, you know what? Hooved animal versus hooved animal.
You gotta fight him yourself.
No.
Excuse me? Didn't you know Newfie's a satyr?
Yeah. Satyr Crow.
How
Pretty
dare
slow
you?
horse.
Let's give it up for Slow Horse. F F F F F F F F F.
I did not expect another shrubbery. Alright, well, Bouffalant is going to attack the horse.
But did you expect
Lands
the
a
Spanish
hit.
Inquisition? Does its hair catch
Oh.
fire?
Actually, I forgot about
Stab.
Pidgey's defense.
Oh, so
It took
minus-
2 less.
well, it's still in the fight then. So let's see what was.
Let's save that 3 for later.
Let's see what was
It's an 8.
But I
Minus
imagine
whatever.
it's at some penalty,
Yeah.
which means it's actually significant for me to put its penalty in there too. Internet.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that would be a penalty of 2 to everything. It looks like. But what was its initial initiative?
It's initiative, if you would.
Fuse gets plus 2 points.
8, so it's at 6.
So they're tied.
Yes.
Alright, so they're acting at the same time, so I don't have to undo the roll. But I do have to roll the right amount of damage dice this time.
I even
Wow!
put stuff there for you.
So Bouffalon's doing another 3 damage,
Well,
So wait,
let's
isn't it-
see.
because this thing is just a damage machine, apparently.
Isn't death, like the animal's vitality, done past its 0? Like if you deal twice an animal's Pokemon's vitality to it, it dies. Yeah.
You
Or
have
is
to
it
deal
3?
lethal damage to it.
Yeah. Anyway, accuracy.
Right, so you also hit.
See, and I think with my penalties, I'm just rolling a minimum 1. Hey, it's a damage.
Alright, so Bird actually did 1 damage before passing out.
Oh, I guess I technically get that flinch chance. No. No flinch.
Flinch.
Oh, well, that wouldn't matter.
It would have mattered to me for the next Pokemon.
He's got
But
you
it
there,
wouldn't.
Fuse. He's got you there, Newfie.
I'm sorry, guys. I have to leave for now.
Oh no,
Should be sorry.
Thank you very much, and see you next time.
See ya.
thank you.
No,
I
I'll
have
play
to-
Pokemon.
Let's get not that music.
I'll
Alright,
play music
time
with
for
my
a
mouth.
word.
Bounce.
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 House.
Snare Bounce Polka. Alright, this
Yes!
is the song that we're going to be listening to for the rest of the session.
Oh yeah, I've heard this music before.
Have you?
Yep.
Good. Just the kind of music you want for Bird being passed out. Firehorse taking its place. Polka. No other genre can express the raw emotion of a flaming horse taking a dead bird's place. It's not dead, but whatever.
Bouffalon misses.
That's
Well,
not good for
actually-
us. What is it doing? Is it charging?
It's going for pursuit again.
I'm glad it missed.
Almost as if that's its only damaging move.
Oh.
What is horse?
We just don't know.
It's gonna try an ember.
But all the hair. And hair product.
If someone put a lot of hair product in the animal's hair, it was, by all definitions, flammable. Would you have fire moves do extra damage?
Extra burn chance.
Yeah. Am I imagining it, or was it a thing like if a Pokemon with burn gets attacked with a water move, the burn goes away?
I don't believe that has ever been a thing. I'm gonna check it.
When you control F for ember, it first cycles through every remember and member.
Remember, the ember of member. Fuse, you know what I think I
That
might be
has
thinking
not
of?
ever been a thing.
I think I might be thinking of frozen Pokemon being attacked with a fire type move. Which I believe does fix frozen.
Either way, accuracy for ember. Wow.
Wow.
I guess it missed.
Fire type moves that can inflict burn. Huh. That is an interesting roll.
Same type attack bonus is only for damage, right?
That's correct.
Okay then.
What's the rule?
How do you have
Oh.
7 dice?
Fresh Pokemon?
Yeah, Dex plus fight plus 2 extra for only doing that move.
So you have 5 decks?
No, I have 2 Dex, 3 fight.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because horse got the moves.
Can I quote you on that?
Sure. You can get him, Bouffalant.
What my player said. Tumblr.
You can get him, Ponyta.
Bouffalant's gonna get him. Bouffalant got him.
And the band plays on.
Get him less good, though. Hopefully.
Between the extra damage and horse's extra vitality, this thing is already down to 1 damage die.
Wow.
It didn't.
This Pokemon is already down to 1 damage. Die.
Bouffalant is struck down by a sudden illness.
Oh no. I didn't know this was Oregon Trail, although I guess I could
There's the trail. Out in the west.
And there's an ox. It's a buffalo, but shh.
And there's Poka.
Pokemon Trail. Pokegon.
I think Neon is Pokegon.
Whoa.
I think it's time for horse.
Hot
Yes.
takes.
Accuracy for Ember. It's better this time.
Oh man, bringing on the hot horse moves.
Scientists have toiled away
Damage
for
plus stab.
days on end,
Horse
but we
stab.
finally come out to release to you Fire 2, the sequel.
And stab is always just going to be a +1
Available
die.
in 5 fun colors.
So stab is always just +1 die.
Oh, let me check.
the GM just stops scaring. Like, I don't know, you decide. I don't really care, so.
One bonus die.
Hooray!
One bonus.
Means I get 2 to roll instead of 1.
Wow.
Is that one bonus die at the end of calculation or before the minimum one is put in place?
Before minimum 1.
That was a natural 1. So, yeah.
Good
at
to
it.
know, no. Good to know, no. Good to know, no. Dun, dun,
Jara, stop singing. We're having a battle.
dun. Dun.
Oh no, now I'm gonna get a copyright strike.
I know, I'm just too on point.
Oh
He
no!
did.
It did a damage. Boom.
It gives the horse a smooch on the nose.
Whoa!
Mwah. Yeah. It's embarrassed.
Use pursuit and attract.
It pursues you and gives you a wink. Like, ding! Oh. Ponyta's heart flutters like it's flames in the wind. It's weak at the knees.
Alright, I'm waiting for your downtime post describing this moment of romance.
My love can bloom even on the battlefield, Fuse.
Is Jara now a fanfiction writer? One of those weird ones who writes fanfiction of real people?
I try to keep the centaurification to a minimum.
Anyway, now Emperor's accuracy is 1 less.
And then Newfie became the horse.
Came the centaur.
Upon this visage of hoofed romance, something awoke within the Newfie.
I'll be waiting for it.
We went in a while.
Next
Listen to
Pokerole
notification.
session is going to be just us reading the fanfiction out loud.
Bold of you to assume I can write 5 hours of fan fiction in 1 week.
It's fine. You only need 4.
If I just show up an hour late.
Then you would only need 3.
Oh yeah, 1. It goes to 2, 3, 4, 5. Right.
Yeah.
That's how time
That's how
works.
time works.
Well, listen, we start at 1 and we go to 5. That's
Horse
why.
punch. Horse punch
Anyway.
with fire.
Yes, minimum 1, and then +1 because of stab. Because I think you said it works that way.
No,
Oh, it doesn't. So it's
it's +1 with stab and then minimum 1.
okay.
You know what is after minimum 1? Type advantage. I think.
What's fire strong against? I forget.
Plants. That's it. I think fire's strong against ice. Could be the other way around.
Yeah, super effective just adds 1 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so not even a dice, it's just a damage.
I think it's super effective event against bug, fairy, and ice. If I wrote this down right. Maybe I think I wrote down something else. I can't remember. Either way, here's my 1 damage roll. Nope. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the burn chance on that previous one.
Oh no, a burn chance.
Can I still roll for that?
Yeah.
3. 3
Failed.
equals 3. Are you ashamed? Why aren't you, if not?
Because also 3.
Failed.
Okay. Are you ashamed? Yes, no. If no, why not?
Bouffalant hits. Bouffalant does not damage.
Again, with the smooch.
Mwah. It's funny because that means horse.
Moi?
It
Ma.
does.
Ma. Oh. I'll put that in the margins of my.
It's the name of the episode.
Is it ma
That
or I'll
means
put that
horse.
in the margins? Good.
Now, this battle is gonna take a while.
Apparently. You want to try switching out?
Nah.
No, you can't break them up.
Sure.
Yes. How many has this? What's Bouffalan's
Hits.
uh
No damage.
nature?
It is Bouffalant's nature.
You should empathy to figure that out.
Oh, it's that nature. That makes sense.
So if someone
You get empathy
is,
to figure that out on your turn.
if someone is fighting and someone from the sidelines goes, "It's a calm nature," is that considered helping?
No?
But also, Jar is not an empath and does not know that Newfie is wondering what type or what, whatever. Yeah.
Wow. My
Wow!
roll was like before.
Crit glitch?
What is
No, not.
that?
No, it's
No,
just a
it's
0.
Yeah, it's just a 0. Oh yeah, it is a 0. Hello,
You
0.
don't hit.
Well,
6 dice and you miss. Again.
it's too infatuated. I'm telling you.
They were made for each other.
Hey, you skipped my turn. So I get empathy.
Oh, yeah, fine.
What's the roll for empathy?
It's insight plus con.
Insight, knowledge.
No, con. Empathy
Yeah,
is
it's
part of
empathy
con.
is contest.
You
Insight
know how
plus
they
knowledge plus empathy.
feel.
Let's see if I can figure it out.
Insight plus contest plus throw.
What does a 2 tell me?
Let me go find the list of natures so I can tell you all of the ones that it might be.
It might be clown.
No, it's
Jester.
not clown nature. I can tell you that much.
What would be the natures of the Beatles?
Alright, you get the impression that it could be any of timid, hasty, serious, jolly, or naive?
Whose
Does it-
natures are very wide range.
No, I want to know, but only out of character. Jara doesn't care. Or know to care.
Let be known, Jarva does not care about Pokemon.
I mean, Jara doesn't know to care. That you care. Don't twist my words, I'll twist you.
Those are all the speed natures.
What'd you say, Newfie?
But does Jarva himself care?
About the nature of the Pokemon?
Buffalant
Yeah.
hits. Buffalant does no damage.
I mean, let me put it this way. If I rolled to figure out Buffalant's nature, I would then have to justify it by rolling to know every other Pokemon's nature that I encounter.
You should do that.
Jeez, you
Yeah,
want to
are
add a...
practicing empathy. It would make sense for you to start doing that.
Alright, fine. Give me some sweet /R8D6 greater than 4.
Hmm.
Yeah, look at that. I got less.
Yeah, you got one.
It has a nature.
Does it?
Yeah, I got one success. I know it has one.
Okay. Anyway, Ember.
Right, hold on. So with one success, you learn it's definitely not docile, relaxed, or impish. Definitely not sassy either. Or quiet.
Can I roll again once Newfie's turn is passed?
Well, here's my turn. No damage.
1 damage.
Alright, you can try again at -2.
Oh, that's plus. Alright, so never mind. Oh wait, no, that is eight dice -2 is 6, so 3 successes.
3 successes. What nature was it again?
I don't know. Tell us, so we can remind you
It
later.
was hasty. That's what it
Fast.
was.
A fast boy. A
Yeah.
fast boyfalo.
But
Boyfalant.
is he also pious?
References.
Well, it's been a while since we've seen one of these.
Crit success.
No. Crit fail.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I told you, they're in love. There is no mechanics in game that have gone into play to support this fact, but they're in love.
Hold on a second.
But does Jara love Combi?
Alright,
Sure.
Buffalant is now under the effects of in love.
Bouffalant is charging at Ponyta, but it just so happens to catch a particular flicker of light reflecting off its eye in such a beautiful way that it can't help but throw its move. It's like, no, I could never hurt such a beautiful creature.
So now it has to make an insight roll every time it wants to do anything.
Mhm. What happens if you crit fail that?
Who knows?
And you have to get married.
Either way, Ponyta is still trying to catch this thing on fire.
Such is love.
Wow, a hit!
But
Since
is
2
it-
of those were only 2s instead of 1s.
Yeah.
You didn't get your standard 4 1s, a 6, and a 4.
I know. But what's this number gonna be? Hey, it's a hit.
Whoa! That deals
After, like-
damage.
After like 5 or 6 rounds of nothing.
Love hurts.
Okay, next. Love! Oh, it has overcome love. And it hits.
It realizes how
And
it could
it
never
deals.
be.
What?
broken-
Buffalon just got 6 successes in a row.
Buffalant realizes
Powering through everything in order to deal 1 damage. Its
it,
love for Ponyta has lit a fire in its heart. It's got to impress you.
good. Its heart suffers burn damage.
Oh yeah, I forgot to roll for burn damage.
You burn chance.
Yeah, chance. Nope, no burn.
Buffalon is not on fire.
But it's
Only
love.
his heart.
Its love is ablaze.
Still got 6 dice for accuracy. But I'm still gonna miss.
-1. That is a crit glitch.
Oh, is Ponyta in love too? Is Ponyta return the feelings? Was impressed?
Give me a horse insight.
Absolutely no one was expecting this battle to go this way.
That's one that you can put up on your player said what? Give me a horse insight.
Just insight.
Yes, just insight. Horse does not resist it. The horse is love.
Hoof
This
and
battle is
romance.
now going to be that much slower.
How
Or,
long does
These
love
2
last?
lovebirds. The scene.
alright, Fuse. I
Or
want,
until the subject is switched out.
Fuse, I want interactions from both trainers now.
Buffalon?
Bonita?
They're nuzzling each other.
Like, no. Now you need 2 successes on insight in order to do anything.
I have to get both successes. Nope.
Buffalon!
If nothing happens for like 5 turns, I'm gonna switch out Pokemon.
This is so romantic. Combi and Venipede are snuggling.
They totally are. Wait, can I get an empathy from Jara?
Oh, absolutely. 3 successes.
Yep, they're super in love.
Jara's gonna give a aww.
I think maybe we can all tell at this point.
Alright, Bouffalant's just going in for the nuzzle.
Coming in for the Nuzlocke.
Oh no! Pidgey's
Take
dead.
a minor amount of damage and be paralyzed.
What? Oh, Nuzzle.
Love. Nope.
Was that empathy for the horses being in love or for my bugs being in love?
Silence.
Poor Cubone with no one to love.
Got me.
Yeah, Cubone loses the happiness.
What?
This is the most exciting combat.
Cubone's down to 1 happiness, 1 loyalty.
Nope.
I pull
He's
my
not gonna be the one
Pokemon.
to switch.
I pull my Pokemon together to like cuddle hug. Like, aw, you guys.
And I can't be mad at love, so I'll let it continue.
Love on the battlefield.
Alright, at this point, these two are just going to like walk off the path. Send out your next Pokemon.
Okay.
Aww.
Okay,
I
Fennekin.
probably should have these tokens ready. But that would be the intelligent thing to do.
Bit intelligent.
Bum, 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 bum.
Hold on.
So this trainer has to be a recurring character now.
Yeah, they do in fact have to.
This could be our Gary. Except not.
It is amazing how mirrored this battle has gone so far.
Yeah.
It's been so long I have to go pee again.
I'm uploading a file. So how dare you? Ah!
Oh, jeez.
So big I have to shrink it 3 times.
And I'm calling out Fennekin, and I will be right back.
Does Cubone get its happiness back for group hugs, group cuddles?
Hmm?
Cubone lost a happiness for being lonely, and I'm like bringing everyone together for a snuggle pile.
It does. It unloses the happiness.
Yay! Maybe I should empathy to figure out that it's lonely. Or no, I think I was saying that I was bringing everyone for a, or I was thinking about bringing everyone for a hug anyway. Worried about metagaming. I like how Nidoran still has its bar.
Yeah, Nidoran owns a bar. It's very successful.
Yeah. It's called the Poison Tip. There's a sign at the door saying, "Please do not actually give poisoned tips." No, Poison Point, that would be. Yeah. That's actually a good name for a bar. It's like, you walking into K. Welcome, stranger. What's your poison?
Cyanide.
Whiskey coming up. It's like, no. I'm an arsenic man myself.
I just really drink a lot during the summer months.
It's good. Assuming those drinks are not bad ones for your health.
Sweet iced tea and
You're a
Pepsi.
bad one.
So, sweet iced tea.
People are a bad drink. Don't
I
drink
should know.
people.
He was a tall glass of water. Luckily for me, I wasn't thirsty.
Uh-huh. Anyway, I should probably roll initiative for this thing.
You should probably
Yes.
give me control of Fennekin so I can move it.
This.
Yeah,
Roll
that
initiative.
too, I guess. There.
Burp.
7676.
It's gonna go for a tackle. And miss.
Always a something start.
If it had less dice, it would have hit.
We'll have to get those dice lower then.
That's been the theme of this battle, hasn't it?
Yes.
Less dice would hit, or we'll have to get those dice lower.
Alright, let's see how Fennekin misses.
We're falling in love.
As soon as I look at something.
It no longer exists.
What Pokemon is that, by the way, that he sent me?
I don't know, give me a lore.
Insight, knowledge, lore, or
Yeah.
intelligence. I always get intelligence and knowledge mixed up. No, it's knowledge. Insight,
Oh, man,
knowledge.
3 dice.
Oh man, a success.
It's Pokemon.
It's definitely a rock type.
Good to know.
I think its name started with an M.
Moltres.
You know, the rock type legendary bird of Generation 1. Oh, that would actually be kind of cool if, like, a fledgling Moltres was, like, all rocky and stone. Like, as it aged, it burned to magma. I guess Moltres is more of fire and less of lava.
That would be neat. Anyway, accuracy for the move it's gonna do.
Not counting megas, there are 2 Pokemon that are rock types with M names. 3 successes.
But how many counting legendaries?
Megas.
But, okay, are legendaries popular knowledge?
Yeah? They're legends.
If I see a Moltres, I don't have to roll it to know it's a Moltres, do I?
You probably would. Because you've never
Low.
seen one.
Okay, so what is this Pokemon's vitality?
3!
Good to know.
Fennekin is also 3.
Yes.
Nice. Good for it.
At what point is the not very effective reduction added in?
And
Hmm?
it's -1 damage.
Okay.
He's asking at one point along the chain, like default 0 +1 dice, whatever. At what
Yeah,
point?
you take the damage that it took and reduce 1 from it.
Okay, so I'm now right. Okay. It has 3 dice. Because it's using Ember. And it does nothing -1.
At least it's not a steel type.
You go, Minior!
No.
Whoa, I gained knowledge.
You gain Brozov.
No.
Your legs are okay.
They're not. Your legs will never be okay. What's the damage on this thing? Oh boy. It starts out at 1. It hit.
Whoa,
It does no damage.
whoa! Let's try that same thing again and see if it hits.
Love is a critter field.
Almost the same roll again. Except the 2 became a 3.
Also, a 5 is present.
Oh, yeah. And the 6 became a 5.
No, there's still a 6.
Or wait. Oh, wait, there's an extra 1. That's why. Either way, it doesn't matter.
2 successes.
Whoa.
3 successes. Wow.
So 2
Minus
damage.
1.
2 damage.
And not burned. I gave you those less dice now, so you can stop rolling those ones at the end.
Whoa, it hit. Whoa, damage!
You fool. You've unleashed its true potential.
Ouch. Yeah, I think Ember's still the best way to go.
That is a hit.
One damage. No burn again.
You're a yawn. Also, it is one less initiative, and also so do you.
Yawn the cat.
I was gonna say that.
I'm tired. I still beat you. Because it's
Don't
my
beat people.
name. You'd like
Whoa,
that.
a hit. Whoa, a damage.
Very slow, 1 damage at a time fight.
Just the way, we like it.
My dice pool is unaffected. Almost a crit.
But not quite.
Almost. And
One
now,
damage.
does burn chance roll in this instance? Since it's technically 0 damage.
Still hit.
Okay. Well, I mean, would that mean that I do roll? Do you do roll the chance for every hit that hits but does no damage?
Why wouldn't you?
I don't know. It just kind of made sense that way, and you never corrected me on it.
It's for
It's not my
every
move.
dice that makes contact, regardless of its effectiveness.
I'm a new learning player. I'm still learning the rules,
Same.
but it doesn't matter though.
Shouldn't you roll 1 more burn dice just in case
Learning
it got
doesn't
caught fire
matter.
earlier?
It's in the rules, so it matters.
You should roll 1 more dice for that 1 dice you didn't roll earlier.
Well, because Neon said so.
Whoa,
Still not on fire.
good to know.
But it is hitting you for 0 damage.
Omelette 0 damage.
I
Dr.
can't
Zero.
believe you've done this.
What?
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 6 dice in accuracy?
4 successes. Not quite 5. Hey, the 2 makes it a
Still
cameo.
Not quite 5.
Excuse me while I diminish your success.
That looks like a whole lot of nothing.
Yep.
Can rock types even catch fire?
Yeah?
We're gonna find out.
Is it ground types that can't catch fire?
It's fire types that can't catch fire.
I think I'm thinking of electricity in it. Rock and ground don't get affected by electricity.
Ground doesn't get affected by electricity.
Got it.
Because it's grounded.
Damage.
Joke grenade. Whoa. Throwing into a fucking pool of friends.
What?
Gee, what?
Listen. Okay.
I'm listening.
Sometimes you have ideas for saying words that won't go over so well, so you have to substitute words that would be similar but different enough to not get a bad reaction. And sometimes that doesn't always make sense to the listeners. But I guarantee you, sense was made internally.
Jump into a pool of friends. As the saying goes.
As a joke grenade, toss it into a pool of friends.
So, that was 0 damage, right?
That was 1 damage.
Okay, I kind of missed it because of things.
Because of the friend pool that you have just lying around. You're throwing grenades at.
It's a joke grenade. It makes people laugh.
Fennekin is at
Like, it's
one.
not a grenade that, like, does jokes or anything. It's just a dud.
Yeah. I was thinking about that too.
Fennekin's at
Fun jokes.
1 fewer initiative.
Oh, don't worry, it's just a joke grenade.
Prank ya.
It only goes off if nobody laughs.
What's the damage? What's the damage?
What's the accuracy?
What's the move?
I'm not going to use Ember now
What
because
is horse?
I would only have 1 die, so
Only have 1 die.
I'm moving to scratch. It's the same
Why weren't you
accuracy.
using Scratch before?
Because reasons.
Ah.
I wanted to use its new move that round. It's rich.
Not
Jump
quite a
into-
crit.
Jump into a pool of friends.
With the joke grenade.
Minimum 1 die. Nope.
The minimum 1
The minimum 1.
die. Duck Nukem.
It hits. But it doesn't score.
But is Buffaloon and Ponyta scoring? Unlike this Fennekin.
Buffalont. Buffalont.
Buffalont.
Yeah. I got it. No accuracy.
Nope.
Hit.
He's a tough rock to
And
hit.
damage. Another one.
Another one.
Keep in there, Fennekin.
Keep it up, Minior.
Keep it up, Buffalont. and Ponyta, respectively.
Whoa, damage.
What? No!
That's not allowed. Those were banned back in '73 by the Magna Carta.
Yeah, the Magna Carpa.
That
The
was that
Magikarpa.
Pokemon's name, right?
Alright, so as you scratch this thing, the rocks fall off.
I'm not sure how to feel about that.
I'm guessing it.
Sure.
Oh,
Hey there! How are you
This
doing?
popped out.
is it hungry for Starbits?
And here's this little guy.
Did it evolve?
No.
Did it become a
What
new
was its
Pokemon?
initiative? Was it 6? I think it was 6.
Yeah.
No, it's still just Minior. That's just a thing
Nice.
they do. Oh no, Minior!
So that's a bad thing then.
Minior is going to tackle. And it does a damage.
Whoa, Finnegan's on her last legs. Is. But still gonna go for it. Or not.
Close it out, Minior!
You almost got it, Finnegan.
Miss. Well, not miss, but non-damage.
Let's try that again. Nope.
3, 3, 3, 3. It's not 3 threes though. Ironically, if you had one less dice
Oh.
there, you would still have 4
crit.
threes.
Oh, that's not good.
One
Smashing.
damage.
Was it the crit dice?
Yes.
Finnegan is passed out.
Past TF out.
Fart. Fart.
Fart. Who goes there?
I guess Jingmo is next.
Yeah, I just realized you've never actually asked me, I don't think.
What?
Minior's vitality.
Oh,
Which
No, you did.
is
It was
3.
3. That was asked right at the beginning.
Good.
yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Because Minior came out at the same time Fennekin did, so it's like, what's his? 3. What's yours? Also 3. Oh, good.
Oh yeah, I remember now. Alright, what else do you have?
Jingmo.
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 There
Did
it
this guy
is.
not challenge me because I was riding on top of a giant Torterra?
Well, it's because you step back and I step forward.
I did, but also, I don't know if I have that precise of control over where Torterra is walking.
Newfie walked ahead of you.
Yeah. But
Gotta go for the more eager one. But what is the dragon's initiative?
I'll tell you
find
when
out
I'm able to click on
After
him.
you tell me, after I give control to you.
Yeah.
Oh no, Minior
It's not-
still goes first. And Minior hits.
It shouldn't.
Come on. Does it have 2 dice for this now?
No, that's not
It
good.
does! It's got 2 damage dice! 1 damage!
No.
After I check something. I did it.
I'm also checking something.
10 minutes.
Yep.
Boy, did this session feel like an hour and a half shorter than most sessions to anyone else?
No.
Yeah.
Jingwo's gonna tackle. Wow.
Glitch.
It's not quite a crit glitch.
How's it not?
It would need 1 more 1 to have half.
Oh, yeah.
I'm struggling to understand or to get a grasp on what a safe amount of dice in this game is. Like, 9 seems to be pretty nice for like
I
not
don't think
failing
that's a
on
real
things.
concept.
I mean, like any dice shows that there are points at which statistically it's a 100% chance of getting at least a number. Or a number at least, rather.
Like, pretty safe dice pool would be 2. So then you have a 75% chance of getting at least a success.
Without glitching, yeah.
But less dice means it's easier to get a glitch than it would with the bigger pool.
But 1 damage.
You and your 1 damages.
Meteor.
Ha! It's funny because memes.
Yeah! See, Fuse gets it.
Jingmo is going to will this.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Thing.
Good thing! You called it!
I know, I've seen how these accuracies have been going.
Wow! 5 2s and a
one,
3.
Yeah.
Why can nothing hit anything?
Because love is smell of love is in the air.
But what is the damage?
You're gonna say, "What is the smell of love?" I'm like, you don't want to know.
Give you hints. You can count it on 1 die. It's 1.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the crit glitch rules we've come up with. And by that I
No
mean adopted.
damage.
Yeah, we have adopted.
I should look up what this other move does. Hmm. I could try Lear, but I would have 1 dice for it. So I don't think I'll bother, and let's go for tackle. Just barely a hit. No damage.
Hit. No damage.
Hit. No damage. Are these long enough to?
Hit. No damage.
Somehow this is even less tense with the folk in the background.
Hit. A
Like I'm-
damage.
Whoa!
So like
This is gonna take forever.
these are considered. These aren't misses. These are. Do you think? Okay, I'm just throwing this out there. Do you think it would be wise to implement a rule that damage dice is rolling for extra damage and everything deals 1 by default?
No,
That would definitely make battles go faster.
it would. Would also be wrong. Hit. No damage.
Hit. No damage.
Hit. No, 1 damage.
Not 1 damage.
No 1 damage.
No
Except for
one
this
damage.
guy.
Well, now my accuracy pool is still only 5. Glad I
Oh, it's still a hit. If you had 1 more die, it might not have been.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's a
damage.
hit.
Damage.
Hit. No damage.
Man, your rules are just. I guess I should say both our rules are just.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about his rolls? Out of here.
I don't know. I've lost track of who's gotten more hits between the two of us.
You've definitely gotten a lot more 1s.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nothing.
Not even a hit.
Not a crit glitch though.
Hit. 1 damage.
Any commentary from the enemy NPC?
He's checking his watch.
I mean, this is pretty standard. We don't have like weird Pokemon or anything, like outside of Jara. But I don't think Nuvi has like strange Pokemon. I don't think this guy does either.
Well, there's this thing.
Wow. So is this guy from Alola?
I don't know. I'll have to figure that out next time, probably.
Let me roll empathy to see what his words
What his words
Nature.
nature is.
are. Alolan.
Anyway, accuracy. It's a hit. No damage.
But this is a hit. With no damage.
I'm getting a feeling on this that I want to spend will, so I'm gonna spend will.
Hey.
The time
3
where I didn't have to.
successes. Well, it almost got you a crit.
Except it's technically impossible. Or
If you
Wait.
got 4 successes.
Will.
Plus will.
yeah, then will would
Yeah.
happen, yeah. Hey,
Hooray.
Has initiative been
Hit.
lowered?
Oh yeah, it
Win.
has. So these
It
are
has
at
a
the
few
same
times.
time now.
well, Jingmo's at his like -3 penalty.
Oh. Never mind.
Yeah.
Jingmo has
that was
one health then?
Yep, Jingmo's at 1 health.
That was
Well,
actually
it's
the
not
question. I
dead
was
this
trying to
time.
ask. Like the question I was trying to ask was, has initiative been being lowered, rather than just now?
Hit. A damage.
Whoa, it's 2 in a row. What is this?
It's a hit.
What is this power?
With no damage.
Nope.
Hit. No damage.
No hit.
Hit. No damage. Crit glitch. Oh, okay. What happens? This is tackle you've been using.
Yeah. Have both of them been using tackle?
Yes, they're just tackling each other. You tackle into one of the spikes. Roll a damage die.
Whose damage die? Just a damage die.
It's
Just a
irrelevant.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
you take a damage.
Do you have any Pokemon left over? You have Ponyta.
Yeah, it's up to Horse to finish this.
Yeah.
Is who's Buffon rooting for in this fight?
Ponyta.
Yeah.
Oh no, that means if you beat this thing, it's gonna be Buffalon versus Ponyta.
Horse.
Yeah. See, so roll a new initiative.
Yep.
Can I roll to manifest some popcorn?
You make a nature roll to try to find some corn just sitting around on the side of the road. 4 successes.
Raw corn. It's gotta get the cookware set up.
Okay, this isn't a mechanic, but make it an extended test with a threshold of 12.
Am I rolling again at a minus or rolling again just general?
-1. Keep going until you hit 12 or run out of dice. You did it. You got popcorn now. You found some
But-
wild corn.
But unseasoned popcorn.
And you popped
Found
it.
some wild. No, I could put honey on it, but today is a honey day.
Are you going to honey the wild popcorn?
Do I have enough to share with all my Pokemon?
Yes.
Then yes, I do. I honey it and I share it with the Pokemon.
Save some for me.
You rolled that initiative yet?
No, I was letting Jara do his thing.
Thanks.
Whoa.
And don't forget to subtract out whatever pain penalty.
That was. It's only at a -1.
Oh, nice. Horse goes first. Horse always goes first.
Horse always horses first. Scrolling down to tackle.
So, if it goes back to Bouffalant and Ponyta, are we going to continue battle, or is it possible to consider a trainer battle a tie?
It depends if he has more Pokemon too.
It's true.
Is Horse doing anything, or are we calling
Oh.
it here?
Yeah, I was gonna ask. It's still a rock Pokemon, right?
Yes. It is still a rock.
And I was gonna ask if it's inflicted with burn. Does that minus count for its damage that it could do if it gets burned?
Let me check burn. Whoa, burn. Burn doesn't do anything with damage.
Oh, I forgot. What does burn do?
1
Or is that
damage
just-
at the
Okay,
end of each round. That you
Okay,
can
I got-
reduce.
so yeah, let's go tackle.
So how's your day been?
I woke up and got on.
And now you're here.
Yep.
Yep.
Also, fun fact. Rock types resist normal damage.
Well, that's bad. That would mean I wouldn't be able to do any damage any of those previous
This whole time.
This is looking familiar.
Pidgey is
Let's-
already exploded.
Hmm.
So, in that case,
Also, fun fact, Minior has this cool ability. When it reaches half health, the outer part shatters and reveals the core, which is at full health again.
Hmm.
I figured something like that, given the amount of times I've hit it.
And it still hasn't even reached -3.
Okay, so with right now, with all of the math in place, I'm gonna make that an ember, and the only way I can do damage is to get both hits on 2 dice, thanks to same type attack bonus. So this is an ember.
That gives you enough to have 2 dice.
Yeah.
It's before defaulting to 1.
Yeah.
So, good.
Whoa, when I do it,
You did it.
Oh,
Alright, well, I'm just gonna pretend that it had damage. Because
That
I'm
would
not
be
going
nice.
back and fixing everything.
hmm.
It just remembered that it's resistant now.
oh yeah, I'm a rock.
You have to be the marble.
So yeah, if Ponyta gets hit once,
Crit glitch.
then I... Oh, okay, that's good.
It throws itself into the sun.
Damages
So
itself.
that is Ponyta.
GM favor.
Miss Ponyta slams itself into the ground and passes out.
Like a
Yay.
meteor. Like a meteor.
And then he throws out his other Pokemon.
This music is so appropriate.
Yeah, that's how it works. I don't even question it anymore. It's like, okay, what's the word? Bounce? Okay, there's gonna be exactly one song for that. Oh, there it is. Here it is. This is what it is.
What's his other Pokemon? Is it the Void? Fight the Void.
No. It's Poochyena.
Like, poopy.
Have a doggo.
But what's its initiative and vitality?
Its vitality is 1.
What?
Whoa.
Slaughter it. Break its neck.
And its
Stop it.
initiative is 4.
They just got 1.
Before pain penalties. Horse. Quit your horsing around. And end this.
I'll try.
Can a player concede a battle?
Don't see why not.
Because it's not allowed in the games. Not allowed to run from a fight.
Well, I mean, you're not running, you're saying I can see.
Yeah. He's like, sand attack. There's sand in the trainer's face and run. That move is tournament banned. Hear him scream as you run away.
So, yeah.
That's him
And-
screaming as you run.
No, you hear him scream, "That move is tournament banned," as you run away. But also, ah! Because sand in the eyes.
I'm just imagining like a judge coming in as you're running away. It's just like that move is not tournament legal.
And as you
Screeching
say,
as you run.
as the enemy,
He's
as
gaining
you,
on us.
as you say, judge, I imagine just like black robe, white powdered wig,
Well,
and gavel.
yes.
He's just chasing with the gavel. His
I'm-
wig flaps
I'm
are flapping
imagining
around.
the I don't remember if it was Faces of Evil or the other one, but the "this is illegal, you know" guy.
I can't remember his name.
What's that from?
Faces of Evil.
Oh.
This is illegal, you know. Ah! Then he flies after you.
I don't know it.
You should make
Anyway,
your Ember roll at some point.
Yeah, I
Kill
was gonna do
this
that.
dog.
oh, I should have willed it.
This fucking fight is gonna be settled with a rock paper scissors match. The trainers are just gonna walk into the battlefield. The hoofed creatures are nuzzling, and it's like, all right, come on, best of 3. And they both proceed to do the same gestures for 2 minutes straight. That's the only way this battle can end.
Okay.
Right, one
3
vitality,
dice.
you got stab.
One,
One
damage.
damage.
You almost didn't get that damage. If that 2 was a 1,
And no burn.
Let me check what it's got. Oh, good. This looks familiar. It hit.
Is it tackle?
No damage. Yeah, it's tackle. With 1 damage die. Again.
Oh, I mean, hitting me once will bring me to that -2 modifier. It,
don't forget
Very
that Ponyta. Don't forget that Ponyta has its own
Alright, it's passed
roll
out.
pool.
no, we gotta see if it's burned.
It's irrelevant. Burn doesn't do
I have
lethal
to know.
damage. Burn 1 doesn't.
Yeah. What's his initiative?
Let's find out.
I'd like to point out, neither of these Pokemon got switched out. They never left the field,
No, they got switched out.
but they're still in love.
No, yeah, that lasts forever.
But the 2 things you have to roll. Wonderful.
Dice roll. Crit glitch on initiative.
Alright, you wanna give me that insight? I want you to deal 1 damage to this thing. So it can have an
Whoa.
initiative of 0. Oh hey, you did
Actually
it!
got
You
it.
actually get a chance to do something. You might want to will this.
I think I will. I use it while I can.
You also probably should be willing the insights.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing. Good. I only have but so much will though. Let's see here. 2.
I think you should will
Plus
the
2.
insight and then just roll the
Stab.
or roll the accuracy.
Let's see. You made me mess up my math. What was his vitality again?
Irrelevant. You haven't rolled accuracy yet.
I know. But...
Probably 3. Of the 3 options, we know it's not 1. Probably not 2.
Yeah, it would still be 6. I'm still saying I'm willing this just because.
Hey,
Because I
Oh,
got
crit.
Shit.
Please end this.
Okay, now
Yes, it's got 3 vitality.
2 power. Same 7 minus 1. 4 dice.
2 damage. You won.
Ooh.
Well, the other animation's like, thanks, let's never do this again.
Alright. Newfie, you give me a D2000.
1d2000? Oh,
Kinda low.
451 times 0.55. That's 248 poke. And to half of a tenth. Are you gonna bother him for the 5 poke cents?
No.
we should accompany. Jara's gonna pipe up, like, after, deliberations after Foy.
We should turn around and go back where we were coming from.
No, he's saying we should accompany this guy back to the town because he's got all fated Pokemon.
So exactly what I just said.
No! Back to the town we're going to. We're
That's
going
not
to
where
a town.
he's going.
I know, but he's closer to there, and so are we, and he's got all
You're
fated
closer
Pokemon.
to where you came from than where you're
Are we?
going. Slightly. We're not quite halfway there.
I give Quinita a hug.
I asked the trainer if he
It
thinks
did
he'll
what
be
it needed
alright.
to do.
I asked the enemy trainer if he thinks he'll be alright getting to the town on his own.
Sure hope so. Great battle.
You too. Jara, can I have some popcorn? I'm hungry.
Yeah, I share the popcorn.
Hooray!
Do I still have popcorn left? It's the question.
It has been a while. Yeah, you still have a little bit. You saved a little
Alright.
bag.
Alright, I give a little bit to Newfie. Which he can eat or share with his winning Pokemon.
And on
Who
that
had-
note, I'm gonna end the stream. See you
Well,
all next time.
A shorter game, but longer somehow.